Well, it's interesting, you know, this film was the first time I ever got to play a real, genuine bad guy, and it's pretty fun, you know. I mean, the thing about playing sort of the bad guy or the evil character in a story is your hero is only as good as the bad guy is bad. And the fight just keeps going and going and going. And when he made the catch, it was like,
No.
If you're gonna do it, you do it like this. Get out of my fucking shot!
Wonderful.
And what was so great about this particular story is Banks is a hell of a bad guy. You know, he's smart and he's tough and he's unpredictable.
Oh, fuck it! You die!
Wait!
What?
I know how to navigate!
So?
So ask yourself this question, huh? Which way is north?
And he's got a sense of humor, and you know, you think he's going to do one thing and he ends up doing another, and for an actor that's kind of a dream. So, you know, instead of because Steve is such a generous actor, he kind of lets you do what you want to do. I took full advantage of it, you know, so I had fun. You know, if you would describe my character as a meal, mine is an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah, I mean, I have done a lot of fighting, a lot of fight movies, and as I say, I learned a lot of my trade and skills in Hong Kong working with Jackie Chan and his guys.
Yeah. When Gary goes, you can go and just hold Steve. Try that again. Here we go.
You can anticipate it a bit, right?
Rehearsing and action.
I wanted a very brutal fight. Obviously, Steve and I are very different in stature, we're very different in our backgrounds, and our characters are very different. They both have very different motivations. So I wanted to incorporate all of that into the story of the fight.
Can we do this one with Steve? Because that's great coming off his face. Yeah. Steve, you feel good about that?
Should we
play it like right here with a big and wide? And oh, fuck yeah. Great, big wide and then something just on following our man as he rows. All right.
Just look at the setting, look at the rest of the movie. We're not in a pretty setting with even ground. We're in a dirty, cold, rainy, snowy forest with very uneven ground, and I wanted to use a lot of the surroundings of the forest. Unfortunately, again, because of time restraints, I couldn't get to do a lot of what I wanted to do. But I think with Steve's skill and background in wrestling and what I've done myself, I think we put together, I hope they're going to be happy with the fight that we did do eventually. Steve's a great guy. I mean, I met Steve working on The Expendables. We both played with Eric Roberts. We were kind of his enforcers in that film, so we spent an awful lot of time together and we got on fantastically. So it was Steve actually himself that called me and asked me if I would do this. I was in Detroit doing the Wesley Snipes film, and he's like, "What are you doing on Monday? Your camera's flashing." This was like a Friday evening, Saturday evening. He asked me, "What are you doing Monday? Can you come to Vancouver?" And for Steve, I couldn't really say no. I've never accepted a movie before without reading a script, but because Steve asked me to do it, he's such a good guy. It was an easy decision.
They have to drama.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is the man.
Oh, what I do?
set. This film was tough to make, and it was tough to make because we were shooting outside at the end of the year, and the weather was tough, and trying to shoot in daylight in the wintertime is tough because there's only so much time you can shoot, and there's really nowhere to go when you're taking a break, because if you go too far, then it takes too much time to get back. So you're right there in the woods the whole time, all day. Oh, fantastic!
What are you talking about?
We're talking about how grueling it was to shoot, out in the woods. But what I was about to say, what I thought was really important to say, was that it was incredibly bonding. It brought us together immediately. Like our first day, it was raining the whole time we were there, and it could have been one of those moments where, people started complaining or doing all of that stuff that people do. And instead, what happened was it turned everything into a unified experience. And I think that was the thing that brought not only the cast together, but the cast and crew together. So it was one of those things where we said we're all going to get through this. And we're going to get through this with dignity and as a team, and we were going to make the best of it. And these two are two of the greatest people that I've met in a long, long time. They're fantastic actors, but they're also wonderful company. And I mean, that's part of the thing you want when you're shooting a film is you want people, like, there's that old war analogy that, if I was going to be in a trench fighting, like, who would I want to fight with? Well, these two are definitely two people I'd want to fight with, so.
You're our leader.
You're our boss man.
Oh my goodness.
We survived the forest and lived to tell about it.
Yeah. Well, these two are a big reason why we did, so,
Good job, buddy.
Oh, love you guys.
So it should be on the red.
Is it on? Yes, it's 11 on it.